What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Call It Quits podcast, episode 4. I am your host, Pinky, alongside here with my dynamic duo of this wrestling shit, man. My boy Mitchell, man. Today, man, we got a big episode for you today. We've talking about Raw, talking about Saturday night's main event, talking about SmackDown that I was at in Albany, New York, man. So we got a lot jam-packed in this podcast, man. We're going to talk about a lot. And even talk about a little bit about SummerSlam, man, and predictions, what's gonna be happening, man. We got two more I think we got one more Raw and then two more SmackDowns because we got the SmackDown coming up and then we got next week and then there's only 2 shows next week. Got Raw and SmackDown. So 3 more shows, 2 more SmackDowns, 1 more Raw. So today we're gonna be talking about what's been happening in the last couple shows. But Mitchell, how are you, man? How are you been? How's your week been, man? How are you?
It's been good. It's been very interesting, but it's been good. You know what I mean? These past few days I've been enjoying a few stuff that's been happening. So, but just chilling, being good, and ready to get this started.
Yeah, man. I really been liking what's been happening, and I of course we have our concerns that what's been happening. But we're gonna start with SmackDown, go into the Saturday night's main event, and go into Raw like it was in order. I know it's good. This could be going out on Wednesday, but this is when we do the podcast, man. This is where you guys get all the goods at once and on this, man. So
all the juicy information.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna start off on the SmackDown brand of the guy that always talks about what do you want to talk about. And I want to talk about me being at this show, man. I mean, it was a good show. If you were watching this as a SmackDown fan, on television, it was probably the best experience, you know what I'm saying? But as the live experience going there, having those matches like Cody Rhodes and Gunther, that was a good match for me to watch. And some of the other matches, even we had a dark match you guys don't even know about. Femi versus Rusev. I mean, it was a nice little 5, 6, 10, it was a 5-8 minute burner. You know what I'm saying? But it was, it was a good show. I couldn't complain for what I got. I appreciate my girl, you know what I'm saying, for getting me the ticket. So, love you, man. But, yeah, I mean, it was just a good, I like the show from a live experience. And we're going to be going through the show right now, talking about why I liked a lot about the show, especially when I was there. But I know it might have been a little different watching it on TV. So, I want to hear your opinions a little bit as well.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely real. SmackDown, watching it from a standpoint on the show at least, SmackDown was it was interesting because the thing. Okay, last week SmackDown, I got mixed feelings. I hated the fact that it was so much DQs happening.
Yes,
around that time.
Yes, for sure.
Let me start off with the kickoff. The kickoff, you know what I mean? Gunther coming out, you know what I mean? Explaining everything on, his situation with Nick Aldis and him going to be in the title picture and all that stuff. And, Adam Pearce coming out like, bro, okay. He was going to tell you he was going to be involved after you choked him out like 2 weeks ago. But you're in the match. If you win this match against, Saturday night main event with you, Sammy, versus CM Punk and Cody, you'll be involved in the WWE title match at SummerSlam. You know what I mean? And it was interesting to see that. I'm like, okay.
Word, but I wasn't expecting that either. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go on one rant real quick. I was bugging. I was the biggest hater in that arena for Gunther. He was hearing it from me. I was like, fuck you, Gunther, you fucking capicola motherfucker, you. I was on his ass. I was on his ass all night. So that's what I wanted to say. But yeah, basically, yeah. So continue on with the.
It was a good little promo started out. And then I don't know, man. That could have been better. I'm not gonna lie. These past few shows has been very interesting when it comes down to like these past few shows.
Yeah, it's been iffy, but I do like the 2 hours because it gets straight to the point. Like like, especially when Cody came out already, you know what I'm saying? It was only like 8 minutes. Like that, if that was on a 3-hour show of SmackDown, that would have been 15 minutes of our time wasted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
But this is the Cody that, and I kind of wanted to bring up too, like Cody coming out, because not saying that he wants to have a match tonight. But then this is the Cody that I like to see. I like the Cody that gets straight to the point, gets straight to, like, you know, the nitty gritty. He's like he's motivated. He's like, he's ready to go. Like, this is the Cody that we like to see. So.
Yep.
He was on time.
You know, when Cody on that time and he don't play, he like, you know what, forget all that. I'm ready to, like, we gonna have a match. I'm ready for this. Let's get it started. Like, it's pretty good. I did like that, and I hate the fact that I was looking forward to that match, and it barely happened.
Yeah, I knew it was me being there. I knew it was gonna be a DQ.
I mean, I knew it. I mean, I kind of knew something was gonna happen, but come on, dog. Like, I want to see that match again. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. But for when it comes down to SmackDown, really the only matches that I actually enjoyed was the Finn Bálor.
Yeah, me too. I liked the Finn Bálor match, and then I liked the War Raiders and the Facts in the match. That was the best match of the night. I ain't gonna lie. That might have been the best match of the whole fucking shit.
It was definitely
that might have been better than every match on Saturday night's main event, except the main event of Saturday night's main event, because that was good.
Exactly.
But that match was a banger, especially me being there. Like, yo, Facts. I haven't really watched them, and I know the War Raiders are in AAA. I watch a little bit of AAA, but they just got there recently, and they needed a little win for them to go fight R-Truth and Damian Priest in the next couple of weeks. But Facts must, yo, bro, them two are nice, bro.
It definitely is nice. And one thing I want to say, I am kind of curious what they're gonna do with Damian Priest, because it's funny because that they had a little that backstage segment with Damian Priest coming back there talking to CM Punk.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up too. I'm happy you brought that up.
Hey man, if you keep the title, I'm gonna be next in line. So I'm curious what they're gonna do.
That was like kind of weird. Like, I don't know if they just did that just because like he like CM Punk said that, or like if that the WWE's looking at. But that's interesting, man. I was thinking about that. I was hoping that you brought that up. But
and I was very interested in that. It was very interesting, and I was curious on what they're gonna do to that, because why would obviously everybody wants to go for the title, but Damian Priest coming back saying that, yo, I want to challenge for it. I'm going to be challenged for it next. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested in what they're gonna do to that.
Yeah, I hope they do something with that. I hope they don't leave us off a cliff with that one, because that would be pretty fucked up.
I'm hoping so too, man. I'm really am. What I mean, just the booking has been very questionable. Some of these storylines are also a little bit questionable at times, but I'm hoping they'll start picking it up soon. So that's my thoughts on everything. I had a little bit of a long rant, but that's my thoughts on SmackDown, how I felt about it. It was interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it was interesting, and it was only 2 matches that was good. It was interesting because, man, I was going to say something about the Charlotte intervening and getting, Jade Cargill. Oh my God, it's so much crap that happened at SmackDown that didn't make any sense to me. But I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and I was thinking the same thing, kind of, like, especially with that match. Like, I knew some of the matches were gonna be DQs. Like, I was wondering why Jade Cargill was even wrestling there. I'm like, she does not wrestle in like no regular like ass shit. Like,
not no regular match.
And then Nia Jax, like, where the fuck has she been at?
Insane.
That's why I was like, Nia Jax. I'm like, all right. But the only thing I would say, like, I'm gonna still bring up a couple more things about SmackDown, but the one thing I did want to bring up while I'm looking at this, the Tiffany Stratton and Jacy Jade match. I understand why people are mad about Jacy Jade losing, and I totally agree, bro. But at the same time, Tiffany Stratton is still that person, bro. Is still that girl, and it's still got the popularity. Like, I understand, like, They need to put more respect with that U.S. title, but you already know they're not doing that, bro. Like they already shown that. Like if we had a world title, if Rhea Ripley wasn't hurt, that wouldn't have been a spot at the Crash in Italy. So like
I'm sorry.
And then I feel like Tiffany winning, like she knows what I'm saying. She needed that win, but I ain't gonna lie, Jacy Jade did look good in that match. And Tiffany, I feel like I won't say she's losing at Steph, she's just losing her crisp. Like she's not as smooth because she was botching a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
She has been losing her step, but the only question I have is why was she in that match in the first place? I'm sorry, like Tiffany don't need
for sure.
Tiffany don't
exactly.
need to be in
That's
that match
why,
because she's holding on to the U.S. title right now, and she needs to go ahead and uplift that title. And you know, if somebody come up there and challenge her, she needs to show that this U.S. title is mine. I mean, I get it. Obviously, you want to go for a champion other than mid card title, but still, like people don't understand. You got to give mid card titles love too, man. Especially if you hold the mid card title, bro. Like bro, I don't care what nobody say. Mid card titles, bro, are just a glory stone good thing to have, bro. Like I hate when people say because you got to think about it. Not many wrestlers are even able to even win a title. So having a mid card title is really good, bro. And you should express that. You should be like, yo, this title is still mine. I'm holding on to it. It shows that I'm greatest. And then eventually down the road, I will be going for the bigger title, and that's the world. That's the WWE title. You know what I mean? Something like that's how I felt.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why
I get what you're saying because like with the IC title, right? Like usually like back in the day, like the IC title was usually like if you win that, you're usually like the next world champion. Like you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not like that no more. But Gunther was I'm about to say they showed that with Gunther.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's you can if you can show your dominance with the mid card title, you know what I mean? Show and especially get more fans to really look at you more, bro. And I'm telling you, it'll be good. You know what I mean? I feel as though Tiffany shouldn't have been in that match.
Yeah, like they could have definitely picked somebody else. Like they could have picked like Jordan Grace. Like where the fuck is she been at?
I'm saying Jordan Grace.
Like that's another one. Like I don't know where she's been at. Like they could have picked somebody. I'm about to bring up too. Blake Monroe. Like she was still She was still on the show, and I like what they're doing with her. But like, I just feel I hope they just don't keep doing this, and like they got to do something with Blake Monroe. I mean, she has to get a match at SummerSlam or something. Like what are they gonna do with? Like what are they doing? I don't know. Like I like what they're doing though with her. Like I'm not minding it. Like her attacking like everybody. Like it's just like she has like no target, but like everybody can get it. Like I like that. But I just hope they just don't drop the ball, man. It's just like a lot of shit that we've been seeing a lot. It's just like them dropping the ball.
They've been dropping. I'm sorry, WWE has been dropping the ball recently. There's been a lot of it's been too many wrestlers that's been in the roster, and they're not really doing much with them. They're not, it's annoying me because they're not doing really nothing with them. They're not showing them like some of these wrestlers can go to their full potential, but they're not expressing it. They're putting them in these non-filler matches, and it just doesn't make any sense. And like it's just, or sometimes even some of these dumb, they put them in random storylines that shouldn't even exist. So it's just like it's so much bull crap that's going on, and I just hope WWE will get better on this, man. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's see what else we could talk about with SmackDown. We talked about a lot with Cody Rhodes and Gunther. Basically they brawled at the end. It wasn't really too much about that. The one thing I did want to bring up was I think like there was no point with Rhea. Like there's like what was the point of having an interim like champion? Like why would they not just let her vacate the title? Like I just
I'm always going to say that.
Like I don't understand it. Like her losing the title does not lose any value off of her. Like it doesn't. So it just didn't make sense either.
Like it doesn't. Like right now, Rhea is kind of is holding that title hostage. It's just kind of she's holding it hostage. So where and it's stupid.
The same as Liv Morgan
have
too.
Other people. Exactly. Like if it's stupid because not only that you're not doing nothing with the title, but other people can, especially really like real situation. She's hurt, she's injured. You don't know what's going on. She might need surgery on the problem she's having. So
she hasn't been on TV for months. Like we gotta like do something with her.
TV for months. You haven't been on TV ever since you won the title off of Jade, bro. Like it makes no sense for her to keep that dang title, bro. It don't. Like it don't, man. Like keeping the title on her and she's hurt, and they won't vacate it to have somebody else go after that, bro. It's stupid. It's very stupid to me, and they need to do something with it. And it's just like the same with Liv. Liv, she's just been walking around acting like she's the big boss. She's like that, but she hasn't she barely defended. She haven't even defended the title, dog. Like what the hell she's doing, bro? Like come on, dog. She ain't even doing nothing with the title, dog. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. It's not.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
just
like
stupid.
not at all. Like I don't know if they're trying to like just stat pad or like her title reign or like, but I don't know. It's weird to me.
It's very weird, and I don't know.
I like the
and that's
ladder
why I said
match. Don't get me wrong, I like the ladder match.
the ladder match wasn't that bad. It was cool. It was a cool ladder match. I messed with the ladder match. Ooh, I can't talk.
No,
I messed with the ladder.
I'm talking about for the title at SummerSlam.
Yeah, so yeah,
And
I
they're
know what
doing
you're
a
talking
ladder
about.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's gonna be
It's
a
good
good
ladder match.
that's gonna be
I
a good
enjoyed it.
match.
It's definitely I definitely enjoy it. But we definitely going to talk about more. We definitely going to talk more about that.
I'm about to say in the upcoming weeks with the qualifiers and stuff. See who gets in those. Because Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton are in it right now, and probably Charlotte's gonna get in it next week.
Charlotte is definitely going to get in it, especially getting involved. But I believe Nia Jax is also going to be in it too. I don't see her not being involved in it either. I just don't
Yeah,
see it, even though
it
I've
would be
seen
hard
Nia
for
Jax for a long time, but she's definitely going to get involved in some way.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, I wanted to say their names real quick because I didn't want to mess up their
No, you're good.
names.
You're good.
No, you're good. Fucking Nathan Frazier and Maximus. I wanted to say both of their guys' names. I didn't want to just say the tag team's name because they're really good.
Yeah.
They really impressed me in that tag team match. Let's look at Johnny Gargano. Why the fuck is all of a sudden he's in all of these he's in these interactions with these main event guys? Like in the are they just joking around? Like what is going on with Johnny Gargano? Like I don't.
We will not. I mean, it's funny because I was about to bring that up. I don't know what the heck are they doing with Johnny Gargano. Like I've been seeing that man lay on that same whatever the thing that box, whatever the thing he's laying on.
That
I've been
same
seeing him
old
laying on that.
wheelie ass box.
You know what I'm saying I've been seeing that man lay on that box for almost every single Friday for the past almost a few months now, like or a month. I don't know. It's so many times I've seen that man is getting repetitive to the much where I'm losing track. It's what I mean, and it's funny because not only that he's sitting on his box, he's just listening to all these guys coming up and talking to him. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, what is this, bro? What is this? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, like eventually he's gonna have to snap out and just like he's just gonna be Johnny Wrestling. Like I don't know, like eventually it's just gonna have to
That's
happen.
what I'm saying.
Like I feel like at some point like someone's gonna give him like a title shot or something for like the world title. It's gonna be weird, bro.
He has to get something because
he already got a match in NXT for the North American Championship at Stand and Deliver. So I can I don't know. Like I can definitely see WWE doing that, but
I can see them doing
it's
that
either
too,
them
but
doing
they
that.
need to
It's
do
either
sooner
them.
than later, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say it's either them doing that or never.
Like seriously, or like because right now what they're doing it's not making sense to me. I'm getting tired of seeing Johnny Gargano just laying down, not doing anything, and it's just like I want to see him. I want to see him go for something, or at least do something instead of him having these for some odd reason main eventers and people just coming up and talking about random bullcrap. It's not making any sense to me. So
Yeah, and they're
I
just
don't know.
using
I
him
don't know
as
what
just
they're
like
gonna do.
as a prop piece. Like I don't like that.
Exactly. Like, and it's so stupid that they're doing that. So it's very dumb, and I'm hoping they do something with that soon.
All right.
That's what I'm definitely hoping for.
Yeah, for
But
sure. There's two more things I wanted to bring up about SmackDown. Let's talk about Finn Bálor, man. Another good match from him 2 weeks in a row. Hey,
back to back good matches.
They might have not done
Hey.
good with him the last 10 years, but shit, the last 2 good weeks, I don't know, man. This is they've been making him look. They've been pushing him a lot different. So
Yeah,
could
they've
WWE find
been putting him pretty
is
good.
WWE putting him back in the title picture? I don't know. World title picture? I'm not sure.
Man, dude, I'm sorry, man. WWE has, bro. I'm gonna say this. I'm say this real fast, man. Because
What'd you say, Mitchell?
of get hello,
What'd you say?
hello,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about
No,
that.
you're
Y'all.
right. All good.
Let me repeat that real fast. So I'm gonna say this about WWE. WWE is currently scared and afraid. TKO and WWE is currently afraid to push anybody at this point.
At this point.
WWE want to they want to keep the same people on the top of the stage right now. So as much as I would love to see Finn Balor going after the WWE title again, you know what I mean, to actually get a proper run, I don't see that happening because not only that WWE got Braun Breaker and this dumb behind tag team group he got going on with freaking Austin Theory. It's stupid. Like knowing that Braun Breaker should be pushed right now, but they're scared to do him. They're scared to push him. You know what I mean, I'm hoping, and I know I'm talking about Raw a little earlier, but what I'm hoping with Braun Breaker, when finally Bronson and Reed come back and Logan Paul comes back, that Braun Breaker loses that dang stupid behind tag team titles. It was Austin Theory, and he actually turns on the vision and actually says, "Yo, I'm Solo Dolas. I'm going for the title. I'm showing them that I'm like that." Because I'm getting like, what are they doing to him? Like they gotta do something. WWE. The problem with WWE is that they're not trying to. They're not giving these new talents a chance, bro. Ever since Jay Uso that run that they finally was like, okay, let's try to push somebody that is not a top guy. When Jay Uso was a little popular, they pushed Jay Uso, and then people kind of turned to Jay Uso really instantly, and then Jay Uso had that title for like 50 something days and lost it. WWE saw that as a bust, and then after that Jay Uso situation,
We
boom,
haven't
that's
got
it.
none.
Like they don't want to push anybody else. They're scared because they're afraid that it's going to be the same situation that Jay Uso experienced. Like no, y'all not trying. They're doing it with LA Knight, doing it with Braun Breaker, doing it with Trick Williams. They're doing it with so many people. They're doing it with Carmelo Hayes. They're doing it with Javon Evans. They're doing it with too many people, and it's like it's stupid because I want to see these guys elevate. I want to see them elevate because your main stars are not going to be there for long. Roman Reigns is not going to be there for long. Cody Rhodes will be there for long. Seth Rollins is not going to be there for long. There's so many people that's not going to be there for long. So they need to start pushing these stars. Yeah, I mean, and they need to do something with them. And I went on a little bit of rant, but I'm back to Finn Balor. He had a really good match with Tonga, and back to back fire. But when it comes down to him getting pushed, as much as I would love for him to get pushed, I don't see that happening because, like WWE always do, they like to mess up, screw themselves over, and it just doesn't work out. That's my rant. I had to rant a little bit about that, but it's so stupid, man. It's just so stupid. But I'm happy for Finn Balor, and I'm hoping they do something with him at least instead of just making him just do random stuff and not finding his way through. I'm hoping that they actually do something to him, put him in a good storyline, and then we'll have to see what they do with it from there.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the rant, man. I get where you're coming from, bro. Especially like what they've been doing lately. I mean, they're just scared to push people. Like, I'm just scared to take the chances on a lot of these guys. I mean, we obviously seen that like they're not scared to take on the younger guys, like with Trick Williams and like those guys. I mean, they're not scared to take chances on. They got a couple people in their mind, but But the guys like, where the fuck is Ilya Dragunov? Like, where the fuck has he been at? He's been on the fucking. He's been in the catering for fucking months. Like, where are these guys
insane,
at?
dog.
Like it's just like there's some people that should be there and some people that should be there, and it's just I don't know. I don't know what they be doing sometimes, especially like with the world title picture. Like it's the same kind of guys. Like you don't see nobody different when you got Roman Reigns, you got Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, fucking Gunther, Jay Uso. But you know,
it's just crazy. It's gonna be interesting to see though. I'll say that.
yeah. Last thing about not SummerSlam, SmackDown. Sami Zayn. Poor Sami Zayn. What now with this motherfucker? He's gonna miss SummerSlam. It's not even if he's gonna miss SummerSlam, he is. He's missing SummerSlam. Or if somehow he interferes in any of the matches at SummerSlam, I mean he could. Could see it. But
could I hear you? What you said?
no, I'm talking about I was gonna ask if Sami Zayn was gonna miss SummerSlam, but it's not even if he is gonna miss SummerSlam. But the only way I could see him get on the SummerSlam, the only way I could see him getting on the SummerSlam is if he gets involved in a match, which I can see. I can definitely see him getting involved in one of these matches, like a Nick Aldis and Gunther match or a Cody Rhodes and CM Punk match. Like I could definitely see that happening.
When it comes down to Sami Zayn, and here's another thing that I'm not understanding about this whole situation. Like, I'm over here thinking like Sami Zayn lost the title. I think he's gonna come out, express his feelings more. You know what I mean? Go out, say like this ain't fair, blah blah blah, or whatever the case may be. I'm over here thinking like Sami Zayn, they might do something to Sami Zayn to make it, feel like to give the fans like some maybe a redemption, fix what they have or something like that. He complains and all that, but instead they just do this tag team with him and Gunther and all this stuff, and him just getting involved and not really doing much, and him not going to be at SummerSlam. And I'm hoping that they don't completely forget about him and actually do something with him, and hopefully do put him like make a disqualification or something, because there should be no reason why Sami Zayn. I haven't seen ever since he lost the title, nothing as much has been happening. Like it's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. I wanted Sami Zayn. I wanted him to do more. Like I wanted him to actually like Punk all those years to be telling people, you talk, how everybody, because when Sami lost the title, everybody was saying how CM Punk was a hypocrite because he was, doing what The Rock had did, when Rock came back from Miss Hollywood and faced him, and I mean, in that Royal Rumble match and won the title off of him. And he's like, oh, you're basically doing the same to me. Like, Sami Zayn could have came and do that. They could have finally started turning Sami Zayn heel and then made him actually express more of his feelings on why that was his longest reign. And it's like, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of those people that did want to see Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. But since now this whole, him losing at Saturday Night Main Event, they more likely, he's either he gets involved or he's not going to see SummerSlam, and it's just that's how it is, bro. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was also the next thing we were gonna be talking about with Saturday Night's main event. We can start off with the main event if you want.
Main event was cool.
It was a good match. I really liked the match. But
match.
SmackDown was good. I mean,
good.
I liked because the last thoughts from SmackDown. It was good. I mean, I was there. It was a different experience. I had fun. But if I was watching it from home, it wasn't really nothing I was missing.
No, I'm sorry.
It
For those
wasn't.
y'all who said it, for those y'all out there who probably missed SmackDown last week and missed Monday Night Raw, I'm just gonna say this early. Y'all ain't missed nothing. I'm gonna be
Nah, we're like Raw. I ain't gonna lie. You guys didn't miss nothing this week.
especially Raw. Oh my God, I'm gonna talk about Raw
like
once we
Raw,
get there. But
like
Raw,
oh my God,
we're gonna talk about Raw. But Saturday night main event though. Saturday night main event. We don't have the main event. The match was good though. I will say that we'll talk more about it a little bit down the road. What I want to talk about is the pre-show of Trick Williams and Leroy Kid.
yeah, I was about to
Good little match.
say I liked the different energy with the pre-show. Like I feel like with the pre-show they try to make it more like a college game day, like a real like a sports, and it's not supposed to be that. We're watching wrestling and we wanted to see fucking wrestling. So I mean, I love the pre-show match. I would definitely, it was a different vibe, and they should definitely start doing those a lot more.
Yeah, and most definitely. I enjoyed my time. I ain't gonna lie, I did enjoy my time looking at it. I wasn't able, unfortunately, to look at Saturday Night Main Event live, but I did watch the matches, and the matches were pretty good. I didn't mess with it, so I enjoyed it. I wish I would have experienced it personally, like watching through it, but I was busy that day, so I couldn't watch it. But it was really good though. It was a good match between those two, and they need to do more of that. Um, And then, Open Femi coming out, doing another promo talking about Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? And, making that, build a lot more hype than what it is right now. I ain't gonna lie, I am looking for this. I am looking forward to this match. But, I'm just still afraid that, once this feud is over with him and Brock, I'm still afraid that they're not like Oba is not going to go after the title, or lose his shot at the title. At least something like that. I'm really hoping that they do something with Oba after this feud. But we'll talk more about that down the road later. But it was a good little promo coming outside. You know what I mean, letting them know the deal. And then Fatal Influence versus Paige, the women's tag team match. Pretty good match, man. How you feel about it?
I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be a 5-star fucking lucha libre fucking gym style match, but
ain't gonna be
I
like
was hoping it wasn't the worst match of the night, and I mean, it probably was, but I mean, it is what it is. It definitely, it definitely wasn't the worst segment or anything of the night, but it definitely was the worst match. But yeah, other than that, it was alright. I'm finally happy that Fatal Influence got the tag titles. They got something. It means they could both.
Yeah, I'm happy
now this is good though, because now they could be on Raw and SmackDown, giving them more TV time. Also gives Jacy Jayne a chance to get more TV time as well. That was definitely a plus. Yep. So I really like that match, and they were working, man. Laney Reed and Cloud Hanley no get to work. So definitely like them two as a tag team. Danhausen and JD McDonough. I had fun with this match. This match was fun. I love Danhausen matches. His matches are great. They're such comedy.
That was a really good match, Danhausen and JD McDonough. I can't lie, that was a good match. Danhausen had the Knicks jersey on, all that stuff. You know what I mean, showing the Knicks love out there at Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? And I know they was having a blast. And then Dominic Mysterio coming down, trying to help him out, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Coming down, but going in the ring, helping him out and stuff like that. Bro, I think what made me funny was the cloning machine thing that Danhausen had.
Yeah, well, he was saying he had a black cat, and I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, so I already.
He was saying about the black cat.
I already knew Cat was coming out, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, no, I already knew about that. It was just funny though. It's still funny though. Like, man, put the cat cloning machine and Karl-Anthony Towns come out, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you got a little good pop. Yo,
he definitely got
chill out.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm letting y'all know. Me and Pinky was talking about this earlier, man. Cat, when he delivered that choke slam with Jade and also Dominic, I ain't gonna lie, that was a clean choke slam he gave out to both of them. That was clean. That was like he had him in the air and dropped it down. That was a clean choke slam. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. That was impressive. I ain't gonna lie, for an NBA player who don't wrestle like that, that's pretty impressive. That's a pretty impressive little thing. I know it's a choke slam, but still, like, let's be real. comment down below. Have y'all seen some terrible choke slam that wrestlers have gave other people before? It happened before.
All the time.
That's the only reason why I'm bringing that up. Like, come on now.
Yeah, y'all can put some. Y'all can put some in the comments below for sure. Oh yeah, that was definitely fun for me. That was definitely
good.
That was definitely fun for me, man. That was definitely an exciting match, especially I'm a Knicks fan, so definitely like Cat coming out and Danhausen, like I said, just a straight up comedy, man. And JD McDonough is definitely gonna take bumps. I love his wrestling, but the only thing is, I'm just scared what they're doing with Dom. Like, I just feel like they're bipolar with him as well. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he's going through like a midlife crisis. Like,
because at one point, if I'm not mistaken, it was showing. If I'm not mistaken, at one point we all thought that Dom was actually starting to get pushed. Like, at least at one point we thought he was going to get pushed. He was actually going to get attraction, actually try to do something, actually show that he's better than his father. But they went from that to now just him just being all over the place. So like, I don't. This is why I've been talking about the booking of WWE. I don't want to rant about it again, but it's just man, it's so stupid. It don't make no sense. And like you said, it's like what the hell, is he good? Like like does he not have any goals no more? I guess. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't. I'll express my feelings more deeper in, but right now they need to do better with Dom. That's all I gotta say about that.
He literally is the triple A Calburion mega champion.
And yeah, I'm saying. So like, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with him. Like, he had both the IC title and the Triple A title, and he was showing like, yo, man, maybe I'll go after the world title eventually. But I guess I'm gonna talk more about that definitely down the road. But in the meantime, they need to do better with Dom. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely be wrapping.
But the next match I want to talk about. Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, this was the match I want to talk about too. Let me talk about Lyra before you can start talking about her, man. Lyra, man, the 10 out of 20 out of fucking 10 with the fucking thing what they're doing with her. I love this gimmick. God damn it, fucking from head to toe, down bottom, like the costume, the look, the theme song, the walk, the movement, the move set, the fucking finisher, the submission. Her busting getting her fucking nose busted, man. Her getting Bayley the fuck out of WWE, man. Not saying that because I want Bayley to leave. I want her to go to a different company and get really better. You know what I'm saying? Because she could be a top 5 WWE, top 5 women's wrestler in the world. She's at status. But Lyra Valkyria, man, this gimmick right here, I'm gonna put a prediction out in the world, man. Prediction out in the world. It's what is it? July 21st, 2026. By July 21st, 2027, Lyra Valkyria will be WWE World or WWE Women's Champion.
Ooh.
She will have one of those belts at least once by next year. If she keeps going on with this gimmick and they do it right, they have to do this right. If they just keep going with it, like they don't even have to do it right. Just stay steady. Like now, because we could talk a little bit about a little segment about Raw because I don't think I have it on my Raw thing on my Raw notes. But she had a little segment with Sol Ruka. And I was talking to you about that first episode about Sol Ruka could get in that conversation. And I don't know if they're gonna have a match at SummerSlam, but man. If they do, that's a what if right there. Like if Lyra might win, bro.
Yeah. If Lyra, if they get into a match, especially challenging for the title, and I ain't gonna lie, not only that it would be a good match, but if Sol Ruka loses and Lyra wins it, yo, not only that it would be interesting to see how Lyra is going to carry the champion and show how good she is, but I feel as though that that match, that match is going to be. I think it's going to be a good match.
That's going to be a good ass match. But if Lyra wins, she'll be a 2-3 time IC champion. Because she was the first ever IC champion, so I mean, she's carried that belt before, and she had a good success with it, having good matches with Bayley and stuff. So
yeah, so it's definitely going to be good. Like you hear it here, folks. Pinky was on about 2020, but 2027, 2027. She
Lyra Valkyria will be WWE Women's Champion title, or WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Women's Champion.
Either gonna be one or the other.
WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion. She'll be one of them. So
it's gonna be interesting to see. I ain't gonna lie. I am looking forward to it because that match that she had with Bayley is really good. Bayley punched the hell.
Gave her a fucking Mike Tyson punch, bro. Busted her fucking nose open and everything.
Mike Tyson the hell out of her, and then boom. But she thugged that shit out. What made it look? I ain't gonna lie. What was cool when she put when Lyra put Bayley in that submission, she bleeding all over the place. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She looked like a badass, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be interesting. It's going to be. I'm hoping they do something with her though. Like I said, but the thing is about WWE is that they make some of these wrestlers look good, but then and when the fans and the content creators start getting into that wrestler, and they start messing up with her. So I'm really hoping they don't. It's a good character she's doing right now. So I'm hoping we just gotta wait and see.
When it comes down to Bayley, let them work, bro. Like, I think she's getting into the character too, like really good. So just let them work, man.
Like let her get better with it. Let her develop. Let her master the character, get better in it. Especially if she keeps doing that, and the fans start getting more intrigued into it. Man, I'm telling you, it's going to work out for her. I'm just hoping that they do that, but we're just going to have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna say something about Bayley real fast before we move on to the next match. Bayley, that I ain't gonna, obviously if y'all heard, her contract was about to expire.
Farewell.
Once her contract,
bro.
Yeah, once it expires, she need to leave. I agree. Me and Pink was talking about this yesterday. That how I was explaining to him. I think Bayley could be probably top 10 best women's wrestler of all time if they would have let her go on her full potential. Bayley is good at being a heel. She's good at being a babyface. She's good in the ring. She's not like she's bad in the ring. It's just, dude. Oh my god, Bayley, she's insane. In my opinion, she could be really insane if they actually let her push to her full potential. But they never really did that, and it's like they need to do better on that. They definitely need to do better on that. But that's my say on that on with Bayley. So that's what I'm going to say on that. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Yeah, last thoughts on Saturday night's main event. I will say and then with Bayley. With Bayley, farewell to her. She's fucking out of WWE. She got fucking ran off of TV and everything. The only thing I see, maybe her and Lyra have one more match, but other than that, she's done. I don't really see her fighting anymore in WWE. Definitely see her going to AEW or pursuing something else. So, and I'm avoiding this segment at all costs. Roman Reigns with Jalen Brunson. I love Jalen Brunson. Captain Jalen Brunson born to play basketball, but that is a waste of time for us to fucking talk about. I'm sorry to say. It was such a waste of fucking time. You guys if you guys shut off the TV after the Cody Rhodes and CM Punk versus Gunther and Sami Zayn match, I wouldn't have blamed you, and I would have just thank God you did, because the rest of it wasn't. I didn't even care about it. I just had it on, but it was just like I should have even turned it off.
After you're done watching the Cody and CM Punk versus Gunther and Sami match, you're done. Saturday night was done. That's it. Like the Jalen Brunson and Roman thing. It was, Seth coming out and they
that to close the show is like, what the fuck.
That was the closing of the show. Trust me, y'all didn't miss anything. The closing of the show was that tag team match. Y'all are good. But that's really it. That was really it with Saturday Night Main Event. But the summary of overall Saturday Night Main Event, that it was okay. It was nothing special. It was nothing like it was just nothing that was like, oh my god, this was insane. It was just okay. It was just okay. It was just an okay main event. That's all it was. That's my summary of it. Saturday Night Main Event right there.
Yeah, pretty solid show. Wasn't really much to say about it. A couple good matches, a couple good spots. Nothing. You guys honestly missed Saturday night's main event. You guys didn't really miss nothing. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get on to this snooze. What were you gonna say? But before you say that, after that, we'll get on to the snooze fest of Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw, y'all peeps out there, peeps, viewers, whoever watching this. If y'all said, "Dang man, I need to go back and watch Raw," don't.
I feel bad. I feel bad if y'all did.
Yo, don't, bro. And if it's the one thing I'm gonna say this about Raw. I'm gonna say two things. Not only that, not a single. I'm gonna repeat this again. Not a single women's match has happened on that Raw. Not one. Not a singles women's match. Usually, there's always a women's match on Raw. There's always women's match
Not one
on
women's
Raw.
match or a promo.
Not one women's match or not one promo coming from that. I'm upset with that. I am. Like, what are we doing? What is we doing?
Like they're building the women's championship match for Liv Morgan and Io Sky through Danhausen and Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom, like what is we
Not
doing?
saying I don't love Danhausen, but like, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, generally, what are we doing?
Like, what are we doing?
It was not good. It was just all the whole to sum up Raw, it was filler, all filler. That's all it was. I'm gonna say this about Raw because this is actually pretty rare for WWE to do. When you first watch Raw, there's usually always a promo, but this Raw, it was a match it was very rare. It was the first thing ever, a match. Very rare for the WWE to do, but it was a match. You know what I mean? With a match going on with Austin Theory and Braun Breaker, Javon Evans, and
Dragon Lee.
who's the partner?
Dragon.
So it was very rare for WWE to do that. It was cool. That was something new. But other than that, snooze fest, bro. Snooze fest. Raw was a snooze fest, and I went, unless y'all really care about it, it's no point of watching it. That's all I gotta say. I need to know your thoughts on it, Bingy. Definitely express how you feel. Just let it all out, bro.
Yeah, honestly, it was. I mean, there wasn't much to really like say about it. I mean, I wouldn't say it was pretty much a snooze fest, but like, I mean, there was some kind of good things. I mean, the LA Knight promo really got me out of my seat.
Now that was probably, bro. That was back to back. Can I say? I'm gonna say this real quick. Back to back, fire promo by my dog, LA Knight.
Dude, he's just so good, man.
He's so amazing, and I'm getting tired of people talking trash. I'm getting tired of people. I've been seeing recently people been talking trash about LA. Y'all need to stop talking trash about my dog, bro. Stop talking trash about my dog. He needs to get pushed. He needs that shot. And I'm getting tired of them not trying it already, bro. Oh my god, bro. They need to try
if they're not seeing it now, I don't think they ever will. So
unfortunately, I don't think so.
It's Pusher. Shut up.
It's just stupid. I don't understand. I don't get it, but I don't care. No.
Yeah, but let's go back to this Vision and fucking tag team match. Them and the Alpha Academy will have a match not at SummerSlam, but next week on Raw.
On Raw, yep.
I would love for the Alpha Academy to win, but the Vision's gonna win. I mean, there's no way that they fucking lose.
I don't see them winning at all.
And I just don't see the direction though in the tag team division either. Like, who are they gonna fight? The Street Profits again? Like, what the fuck? Like, who else are they gonna fight in this division? Like, I don't know who else is in the tag division.
Exactly. I don't know either. That because WWE is not doing anything with them. That's the thing that pisses me off. Like, they're not doing anything, bro. They're not. They're just sitting there with their hands, just like, tag team division. Oh, y'all just go ahead and bull crap around. Like, what is we doing? Like, I don't get it, bro. And it's annoying because the tag team division has been like kind of not that the best. I'm not gonna lie. It has not been the best so far lately because nothing is happening. Like, it's the same people, man. You got the Vision, you got the Street Profits, and you got the Alpha. It's just the same people. You're not seeing too many new people, and it's just annoying.
Yeah, like, the only other team I could guess right now is Ethan Page and Rusev. Maybe.
I mean, man, I forget that. I'm not even considering. That's why I didn't bring their names up because because what the heck, bro? They doing that, man. I can't. I'm about to blow a fuse because it's stupid, dude. This is why I ain't gonna lie. Lately,
you want to go on another rant? Let's talk about Seth Rollins and Solo Sikoa. What the fuck was all of that bullshit?
Oh my god, bro, man! Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I don't want to. I know I don't want to hop on another rant. If I go on another rant, I'm gonna be talking. Not only that, I'm gonna be ranting for like 30, 40 minutes. But it's just no point. Y'all, people who saw Raw know how it was like. What the hell am I watching? Like, that's just how it is, bro. It's so. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. I felt like it was just like a filler week of Raw.
It's all it was filler. It was just straight filler. That's all Raw was. It was straight filler.
And I wasn't gonna bring this up either, but that Paul Heyman fucking vignette fucking sucked dick.
Yes, it did.
Like, I'm sorry for my French, but like, it sucked fucking bally hairs. Like,
bro. Oh my god, bro! You had Danhausen with the money and all that.
Human monies. We're fighting over human monies.
That's what I'm saying,
Fighting
dude.
over the human monies. What do you think about that match? Danhausen and Dirty Dom at SummerSlam. I think it's gonna be a fun match.
It's just gonna be a fun match, but it goes back to what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
with Dom.
exactly.
Like, why is Dom being involved in something like this? Like, like he had the AAA title, the IC title, thinking that he's gonna do something, but he's just getting into this little feud with.
Like, I don't know what he deserved. I mean, like, he obviously did it to himself for him to get cursed and all, but I don't know what he did to deserve this.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, dog, it's gonna be a cool match. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's not gonna be a cool match, but man, it's something that I don't really care too much about. Obviously, I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be fun. It's definitely going to be a fun match for other wrestling fans. But it's not something that I'm going to be really like, oh man, it's gonna be interesting. Like, no, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's just going to be another match. It's gonna be a fun match. Dom does really good in ring. I do like seeing Danhausen wrestle. So, it's gonna be a good match to see. I guess I'll say that. But other than that, Raw. Man, Raw was was all filler. It wasn't a good episode of Raw. It really wasn't.
Yeah, it really wasn't. I don't want to talk about the Seth Rollins and Solo Sikoa promo. The only last thing I want to talk about is Raw. I loved how LA Knight in his promo, he blocked off the crowd talking about chanting OTC OTC. He was not letting him hear that bullshit. Like, LA Knight is on his shit, bro.
He was like, it's okay.
He was like, it's okay. So I understand. You guys are brainwashed because he's everything I am. Everything, everything they wanted him to be, everything that they try to build him to, I already am. Because I'm that man.
Bro, what? And then I love how he was talking. He was like, "You got Jacob too. So Jacob, you can do your little dance all you want."
He Jacob. Jacob.
That's me laughing, bro. And dance all you want. But anybody be everybody saying hell. Like, bro, that was a good promo that he did. I enjoyed
He said Jacob.
Yo, bro. Oh my god, dude, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this, bro. LA Knight needs to be pushed harder, man. But unfortunately, I don't see it's not gonna happen.
They just gonna keep
WWE is
bullballing
terrible.
us.
Yeah,
It's all good
that's
though.
just how it is.
We'll
But
take the
I will
bait.
forever love LA Knight. That's
No,
all I
we're
got to
LA
say.
Knight, yeah.
But
What's next on the
one thing, I
agenda?
wanted to bring up a few things in this pod actually before we move off of Raw. You know what I mean? Well, we're moving off of Raw. I ain't got time for it, but
I'm tired of Raw.
I wanted to say a few things about Raw. The SummerSlam kickoff show. I want to talk about that a little bit.
Yes.
With Gunther coming up to Triple H, saying that how Nick Aldis gonna do that to me? Well, like
I think
Triple H like,
you're bringing up a good point, like good things right now.
Like he broke up a good point. He's like, well, you kept attacking this dude. You kept pushing this man. Like you kept pushing him around like he was your puppet. Like you kept doing that. Of course, you're gonna be like he's gonna break eventually. He's finally gonna be like, all right, you know what? I had enough of this, bro. And then do what he did at Saturday Night main event. Like, what do you expect?
Said, you guys want to fight? You guys want to fight? All right, you guys can fight.
I'm saying.
And then we got Gunther and Nick Aldis at SummerSlam.
It's SummerSlam, and it's gonna be a good match. And I can't. I'm gonna say this just to y'all, all the WWE community. I'm gonna say this right now. I cannot wait to see Nick Aldis in the ring again, dude. I can't, bro. It was good seeing him in NWA, and it was good seeing him in TNA, and I would love to see him again. I can't wait to see him back in the ring. I can't wait to see him lace up them boots again. I'm always gonna say that. I'm hoping y'all are ready for it too. I am. I can tell you that for sure. It's going to be a good match. Definitely will be a good match. I'm hoping so at least.
Yeah, definitely, it's gonna be a good match, especially him wrestling and God knows how long. So that's gonna be definitely fun to watch. And it's crazy how he's one of the youngest superstars actually on this card.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's because how old is Nick Aldis? Because he's the youngest, right?
He's
how
like 37, I think.
Like in his 30s, right?
Yeah, he's 37, I think.
That is mind blowing to me on how he's dead as the youngest one on this card.
He's one of the youngest. He's one of the youngest on this card. Yeah, now Dom's on it, and Dom's the youngest. So
yeah. But
yeah, I liked the kickoff show. It was cool.
I like the kickoff. The kickoff show was really good. It made I
didn't like the Cody and Punk shit though. That shit, I still don't like. It just don't. I don't like how they're building it. I just don't make sense. Like they're trying to. Like, I don't get it.
What you talk about what you talking about?
The Cody Rhodes and CM Punk shit at the kickoff show.
CM Punk. Okay, I think I kind of understand it on what they're trying to do. So obviously Cody has been, if you look at Cody, you looked at all the friends he had. He looked at all, he had Randy Orton, you know what I mean? He had Sami Zayn. He had a lot of friends. He thought John Cena was his friends. He had a lot of people that he thought was his friends. And then and then I guess what they're trying to say in the story, my guess, is that when CM Punk had allegedly accidentally hit, Cody with the belt, Cody feels like that was on purpose because the reason why is because he feels like on purpose because he believes that. I think what they're trying to say is that Cody strongly believes that CM Punk is not as good as y'all think. Like he's not. I don't think he's trying to be respectful. I think he's also he's going to turn on me eventually too. Like he's going to be evil too. Like what he did at Saturday Night Main Event, he said it was an accident, but in reality, he did it on purpose. And then if you look at the kickoff,
I think Punk's gonna turn heel eventually too.
Yeah, because it's funny because I saw a few people thinking that Cody's going to turn heel, but I think I don't think that's going to happen because let's be real, people don't like him, but he's still the number one guy. He's still the top babyface. He still sells a lot of merch. People don't like him. People don't like him being the top guy. People don't like him being in the title picture, but he's still the top guy. There's nothing much you can really do about that. I don't see him turning heel. I've seen him doing the story to where it make like CM Punk is like, oh man, no, dude, I ain't do that to you, this and that. And all of a sudden CM Punk turns heel and then boom. And I think that's why this whole like paranoia thing is happening, why Cody's, why everybody's looking at Cody like, what is wrong with Cody? So, I think what they're trying to do is like they're making Cody look like the evil person in this feud, but in reality it's CM Punk kind of mind controlling. That's my guess on it. At least that's what I'm hoping they're trying to portray. If they're not, then all my whole rant about this stuff was just completely wrong. Simple as that.
That's the beauty of wrestling, man. That's the beauty of the sport. Let's see what else we can talk about. But yeah, definitely like the kickoff show or something up. Tom Brady slapping Logan Paul at Fanatics Fest.
I mean, y'all seen that? I ain't gonna lie.
Celebrity match incoming? Question mark.
It's funny, y'all. I'm gonna say this to y'all. Pinky was telling me about it. He believes that a match is going to happen with Logan Paul and Tom Brady, and I my thoughts on it is that I ain't gonna lie. Unless Tom Brady is getting a massive fat paycheck from TKO to go actually like, okay, come with us and do it, and then he's actually getting involved into this like Logan Paul thing beef. Because what I said to Pinky, I said I kind of don't believe that they're doing Logan Paul versus Tom Brady, and the reason why is because now, unless this was planned for a very long time, but when you look at the pod that Tom Brady was in, I don't know if most of y'all are familiar about the pod that Tom Brady was talking about with the Logan Paul situation, of how it even all started. Tom Brady was talking to Logan Paul and was explaining how like wrestling was basically just it's not a sport, and it's just like y'all just play fighting each other or some bullcrap like that. Obviously, Logan Paul didn't like that, and then it's been like ever since Tom Brady made that claim. Logan Paul had never liked it, and he always was just on top of Tom Brady. Was like, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. WWE is a sport, it's hard and this and that. And then, he's obviously talking about, because they was talking about football and wrestling.
Yeah.
That and that's what it was talking about. And Logan Paul was actually talking a bunch of trash to Tom Brady for a very long time, ever since Tom Brady made that comment. So, he was hating on Tom Brady for a few good months. And then now, recently, Tom Brady slapped Logan Paul in the face. Pinky believes that a match might happen. Well, I kind of believe that unless they've been building this up for a very long time, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. And the way I see it is, if it does happen, there's two reasons. A, Tom Brady getting a massive paycheck, and that's the only he accepted a massive paycheck. That's the only reason why he's doing it. Or B, he might do it just to see if wrestling is hard to do. That's my opinion on that.
Yeah.
If that were,
I'm thinking the one thing, the two, it could maybe be like some interference or something. Like Tom Brady could just come in and do like a move or something. Like, I don't know.
it would be interesting to see. I ain't gonna lie.
That'd be funny.
It would be funny, and I wouldn't be surprised if TKO loves to add and
THQ love their human monies.
Exactly. So they love to involve some celebrity into things that they shouldn't be involved in. So I wouldn't knock it though. I wouldn't knock it. So let me know. Let us know your comments down below about that situation with Tom Brady and Logan Paul and this flap that happened. I'll definitely love to know your thoughts down in the comments below on that one.
Yeah, let us know your guys' thoughts down there for sure. Any social media we're gonna be having a bunch of stuff coming soon. To everywhere on socials, so keep on the lookout. As something else at Fanatics Fest happened. Streamer Neon exposes Penta unmasking. Wasn't on purpose. What I don't want to say like expose like on purpose. Like it was definitely on accident. But like, do you feel like it was disrespectful, or like how do you feel about the situation? Did you see what happened or and stuff like that?
I mean, Penta's a lucha libre. Luchadors. You know, when they I'm not gonna say they're sensitive about them and their mask, but they their reputation. They always want to keep that reputation. They always want to keep that promise of never taking off their mask or never being seen without their mask. You know what I mean? They always want to keep that. With the situation with Neon walking past, you know what I mean? She's just doing his normal stream, and then Penta just comes out of nowhere and walks through. I mean, I don't think it was on purpose, obviously, because why like Neon was explaining to them like, yo, I'll delete it. And I believe Neon did delete it, but people clipped it so fast that they thought that Neon posted it. And now this man Neon is banned for any other event.
Yeah, like he's streaming, like he could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing wrong, nothing he could have done. WWE didn't care. They still fucking promoted him at the Saturday night's main event.
Exactly.
They didn't care.
At the end, it didn't matter at the end of the day. And so, I mean, do I think that I don't think Neon did it on purpose. I think they're a little overreacting. But for Penta side, I can understand how that could be upsetting for him because obviously he don't want nobody seeing him without his mask, and I wouldn't be surprised if nobody ever saw Penta without his mask. And now with that video being out, now they know what Penta looked like. So for Penta on this side, I can understand how that could be a little frustrating or upsetting them. But for Neo, man, come on, man. Like, he can't control that. He's streaming. He's walking around. I don't think he did not mean to do that on purpose. If he meant to do that on purpose, he would have followed Penta or something like that.
Where, like, I'll say this about the situation. Somebody definitely told Neon he can definitely stream back there, and somebody definitely told Penta he could take his mask off because Penta probably didn't think nobody was back there recording, 1, and 2. The one thing I could think is, 2, the cameraman really pointed it at Penta really bad. So the cameraman, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He might have been on drugs.
Exactly.
But I'm not so sure. But was it disrespectful? Yeah, but Neon wasn't disrespectful.
Exactly. And then he said he deleted the clip. He said I was going to delete it. He deleted the clip. But it's just everybody clipped that junk so fast before he even did anything that it was just all over. So people, I can understand the frustration of the Penta side and all that stuff, but it feels as though everybody else is just like a little overreacting about it. But that's my thoughts on it. I definitely like y'all's thoughts on that. Definitely in the comments on that too. It's gonna be good information to know. Definitely.
For sure. Let me see here. I think I might wrap it up. I think that's a solid right now. I was gonna bring up the ticket prices, but
man, ticket prices are ridiculous.
If they're bringing them down to $25.
No, I heard it.
$25.
So, I think they're doing that because they know dang well people was buying it and refunding it, and some other people was like not buying tickets because they was realizing how expensive that
they're not
was.
buying shit.
Like they realize like, oh my god, bro, I ain't purchasing this, and they're looking at AEW All In, and they're realizing like, oh, that's cheaper. Let me go over there. I've heard a lot of people saying they refunded their SummerSlam tickets to go to buy tickets for AEW All In. So they're probably doing that to be like, okay, we can't lose people, so let's bring the prices down a little bit. Man, they need to do better. I saw it was they need to do better, man. Bringing the prices down might bring people in, but they know that that's only going to be like a one-time thing, bro. They're not going to do that again.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to. I don't think so. So that's my thoughts on it. But I think that's probably it, though. We're definitely going to have way more things to talk about next pod when Friday Night SmackDown comes around.
Yeah, because there'll only be one more SmackDown before when we start talking, and then we'll have SummerSlam. So I'll be talking about the SmackDown for SummerSlam, and then SummerSlam, and then we'll be talking about the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam in the next podcast. So next podcast is gonna be a bunch of excitement stuff. This is the shortest podcast we've done, only an hour, but not bad. A little bit of little rants, a little bit of just like blanchering out. I didn't really have much to talk about set in stone. I mean, I kind of liked the little different way we went to it. Just like talked about a lot of different stuff, like just basically taking one random thing and just throwing it in the box, like and then taking it out and throwing it in another box.
Yep.
Like I guess you want to explain it, just like taking just picking at everything. Not, I'll say.
Yep. That's basically what it is. Just this expression I feel, expression how they could have done, what they could have done, or hopefully what route they don't take and stuff like that. And that's all we're here for. And we also here to take y'all thoughts too. You know what I mean? We love to hear other people's thoughts on it. And hey, this is you know what I mean? This is the community, man. We're here to express our feelings, man. You know what I mean? So we definitely going to be coming out with more content soon. My dog Piggy, my partner right here, we got a TikTok coming. You know what I mean? We got a lot more social media coming. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Stay tuned on that. But I think this has been a good podcast. How you feel about that, my partner?
Yeah, that was definitely a good way to send it off, man. Definitely got some more stuff coming out, man. Just hit him with the 3 count. One count, hit him with the leg. 2 count, hit him with a comment. 3 count, hit him with the subscribe. 1, 2, 3. Catch you out, man. Appreciate you guys. Hit us on the TikTok. Hit us on the socials. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
See y'all later. Peace.